Hello, this is Kiryu from Dynavision. Today I want to show you how I edit my portrait acting headshots, the ones which I do here in Poland. Basically, the most important thing which I want to show you is how to retouch the face so it will stay natural as possible, and also you satisfy your clients, because for example women sometimes want to remove their like under their eyebrows or under the eyes there are some spots, so they want that removed. So I'll show you how to do that and make the picture great, your client happy, and everything, basically everybody should be happy in that case. So let's get started. Here I have the shot which I chose for this tutorial. First of all, since this was shot on a vintage lens, Helios 58, I will change the color profile so it will like it will be like our anchor point to continue editing based on this. Alright, you can see I clicked on the profiles and I have some favorites here, but I'll pass them and see the Adobe Raw profiles. This is the Adobe color, so let's choose the best one. I believe the portrait is very good in this case, but let's see the others as well. The standard one has a little bit less contrast, and the camera matching ones are, I believe, not good in our case. So let's stay with the portrait profile. The exposure, okay, first of all the temperature, we'll leave it, or maybe lower the temperature a little bit, but not so much, so to 4000 let's say. And then from that point then we can change it, or maybe 4050. Alright, the tint will not touch it for now, maybe later. So the exposure as well will not touch it, since the image is exposed pretty fine. As you can see, if I go up it will mess up the everything. The contrast, I'll put it to 11. Highlights, let's not touch that for now. Shadows, we'll bring the shadows here so the hair can be seen better, and also the left side of the face. The whites, I'll not touch that, and the blacks a little bit, just a little bit, or maybe 11. Alright, clarity. For women's portrait we need to be careful, so not bring it up too much, just a little bit. Dehaze as well, just a little bit. Dehaze basically removes the haze, and in our case we don't have such, but it's always good to bring it up a little bit, not always but in many cases. Vibrance, we need to keep this image as basically as natural as possible, so I'll put it to 16 for now and we'll see then. This is the tone curve, so in our case I believe we'll not change that a little too much, or maybe at all, so let's check. Alright, I'll bring up the shadows to 5, and the point curve, we'll see linear or medium contrast. I don't know, for now I'll put it to linear and we'll see after that. The colors here, the separate colors, bars, will not change that for now. Later maybe there will be some different colors appearing in the image, so we will we can change that. Sharpening, I see it's too much, so I like to keep it to 26 with this lens, because it works the best. and the masking just a little bit, so it will not look so sharp. I mean, not so like yeah, so fake. So let's see. Yeah, just a little bit to make that pop on the eyes. And the noise reduction, we don't have any noise, so we don't touch that. Lens corrections, I click on remove chromatic aberration. We don't have chromatic aberration in this image, but I just like to tick it. And then enable profile corrections. Let's find our lens. It's Helios 58, and as you can see, it made the vignetting on the corners, like basically it removed the vignetting, and it also made the face a little bit like it made the distortion less visible. Yeah, so we like that and we leave it like this. Yeah, so we'll not touch the other options for now. Let's take care of the face. Let's remove the spots. First of all, I'm gonna use opacity 100%, small brush, and remove the separate spots here. And then we will do like a brush on the whole face, and just make a little bit of, let's say, makeup to make it more appealing, but again, as natural as possible. So yeah, let's just remove the spots one by one. Of course, you can do this many hours, or as much you can use as much time as you want. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna remove every spot which I see, because it will take too long for you to watch it. So I just remove the most visible spots, the most important ones, and then you know, just to make the image more appealing. And with acting headshots, it's important to keep the main features there, so to not remove, for example, here we have some scar, so I'll not remove that, because casting directors don't like to see retouched photos, and they like to see, and directors as well, they like to see like the real person, so we will keep that. Here, alright, you know what, here I'll just leave it like that. Here we have some dry spots. We're just gonna mask that a little bit, again a little bit, and yeah, as you can see, I'm just adjusting the size of the brush so it will fit the area. Yeah, okay, so let's leave it like that. Oh, and here I forgot, here we have some spot, so just let's remove it again a little bit and change the area. Alright, see, perfect. Below the eyes you can see some dark spots, so we're gonna take care of that with again with the same tool, spot removal tool. So I'm gonna catch the whole area, I'm gonna drag it. What does it do? It makes like a whole area mask, and okay, it took the example far away, so we'll just drag it to the area. And what I like to do, I like to just put the example area below the spot which you want to change, because it looks very similar. I mean, it fits the best, is what I found out. So yeah, and I'm gonna bring down the opacity to, let's say, 60. Let's see how it looks. Maybe, let's see, you know, this is just trial and error, you're trying the best solution. And I'm gonna bring the feather up, so it will remove those lines on the, like, the masking. here, as you can see, it had some like strong lines, so I'm gonna just remove that. Yeah, and the opacity, okay, to 70. I believe that will be fine. And you can see the difference. You know, of course, you can see the shadows, but it's much less than in the original. And you can do that according to your taste, according to the purpose of the image. What I'll do, I'll just bring it down so it will cover the dark area. Yeah, and now you can see here we have something. Again, you can also mask it with a little brush like this, sorry, spot removal, and then you can remove that if you want, of course, and you can make it perfect. It can take a lot of time, so I'm just gonna leave it, but you got the point. You know, you can see the difference here, and yeah, it's much better. And again, you need to keep that as you would want to keep that as natural as possible. So let's remove the other spot as well. Oh, sorry, it's too big. Okay, size. I forgot that I put the feather a little bit bigger than I'm used to. Okay, and let's remove that. Let me try to make it faster because I don't want to keep you here too long. Okay, let's make the opacity to 50 here, and the feather bigger, so it will glue the different areas here. It will look more natural in my opinion. Alright, it looks fine. Let me check. Yeah, here we have some spot, but it didn't take it in the area, so I'll just keep it like that. Alright, you can see the difference. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's continue. Now, when, let's say, we covered all the areas which we wanted, now is the time to make the corrections. Okay, this is not removing the, let me try again. Okay, this is a little bit bigger than I thought. Alright, okay, let's keep it like that. This is fine. Now, we need to, I need to, what I do is I just take the brush and cover the face so it will make a nice adjustment, and you need to click on auto mask so it will not go out of the area which you want. And let's click on soften skin, and I want to bring it down because but let's keep it as default and then I'll show you. Alright, and feather 100%. So you just need to paint and press O on Windows, and you can see the area which you painted. So we need to basically paint the face. Don't mind the areas which you painted, and you don't need to paint because then we'll just use the erase tool. For example, the hair, we don't need to soften the hair, so we just remove that as this. Alright, okay, again, I'll not make it perfect, it takes too long for you, and just let's apply this here. Yeah, alright, and now also let's erase the brush from the eyes. You need to keep the eyes as sharp as possible, and this face softening tool is not working good on the eyes, so I just uncover the eyelashes and the eyes from this mask as this. Okay, and also the eyebrows, because this is again hair, facial hair, so you need to make it sharp, keep it sharp as possible. Oh, I got out, so let me paint a little bit. Okay, and also the lips. The lips should be also uncovered, so let's do it. And please be, take your time with this. For now I'm just gonna do it like this. Alright, and as you can see we have some effect of the soften skin tool. So now as you can see it's very fake, it looks too much retouched, so we're just gonna bring down the clarity to, let's say, 24 or maybe 22, minus 22. And also it looks very pale for some reason, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the temperature up a little bit, just let's say 2 plus 2 or maybe plus 3. Okay, and the shadows, so the other side of the face will be here. I can see it applied too much of the brush, so I need to like regulate it, but you got the point. Yeah, you can adjust the brush as per your taste. I'll make it a little bit contrasty here, and I believe that's fine, that's good enough. I'll keep it like that. Bring the dehaze too. Yeah, and the last thing, the last brush modification which we'll do is on the eyes. Sometimes I do it, sometimes not, it depends on you. Some models or actors has brighter eyes, and I found that it looks the best with bright irises. So, and as you can see here we have very bright ones, and you can of course click on O on Windows and see which are the areas which you marked. Remove the brush from the black area, keep it only on the iris. Alright, it's not perfect, but you got the point. And now I'll change it to iris enhance, and you can see it changed the, and also I'll just bring down the exposure to make it just a little bit, just subtle. Okay, and now let's crop the image. You can see the focus is on the eye, so I'll keep it that way, but I'll make it maybe a little bit smaller, and also the aspect ratio should be different in my opinion. Let's try 5:7. No, 5:7 is not the best. 2:3. Let's see. Also not the best. I think the original aspect ratio is nice, 4:3, because I shot it on the Panasonic Micro Four Thirds with speed booster. Yeah, I believe that's good. That's good enough. Additionally, you can also add a brush tool to the hair and make it more sharp. So let's do that for you, just to get you an idea of this. Yeah, I just marked the hair, and let's click O and see what is marked. Yeah, it's I went overboard with this, but let's remove it. On the black areas, of course it's black, so you cannot see the effect, but generally you need to keep it clean. Alright, and of course remove it from the face because we don't need to change that. Alright, okay, just to get you the idea of this. And now let's make the hair sharper, I mean more poppy, let's say. So I put the clarity up, and you can see it's too much, of course. We don't want it too much, so I just modify then the brush. I make the shadows go up a little bit, and I think that's natural, that's nice enough. Alright, so what I want to change more about this, maybe highlights a little bit down, because I see here, yeah, it doesn't matter this area. And calibration, let's see, this basically calibrates the colors, and let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'll make it more poppy, so I put it to 9. Green, nope, maybe I'll even go down with this because I like the retro look. And the red, yeah, the red I'll keep it as well. And here the purple, I'll leave it because, or maybe, okay, let's make the tint here on 15 just to see how it looks. You know, you need to just click and see if it looks good or not to your taste. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like this, it's nice. So let's check the before and after. So thank you very much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please let me know what is the topic which interests you, and I'll try to make a video on that. Please also subscribe and click the notification button for more videos from me. So thank you very much, and see you next time.